I've told all my classes for the last 2 decades that I've taught the critical importance of traveling overseas. Um, I've traveled all over the United States and Eastern Canada, but it is critically important that you travel outside what is kind of your comfort zone, which you understand, because it is in traveling in those faraway places that you truly learn. In the last part of the 18th and the beginning of the 19th century, uh, British aristocrats would graduate from college as kind of a capstone of their educational experience. They would travel overseas. Essentially, most of their travel was Europe, but it was outside of their comfort zone, and it was an attempt to kind of put meaning and understanding to what they learned from the books by going overseas into the continent of Europe and learning what they couldn't have learned from a textbook. Um, I love travel. And the difference between what you read in a textbook or hear in a lecture, and then when you go over to that country or that area, the gap between what you think you know and what you can really learn is vast. I kid you not. And there's not a student that I've had for the last 20 years that hasn't heard this. Just a couple of weeks ago, while I was teaching 2 world religion survey classes, we were studying Shinto, the Japanese kind of state religion. And Japan is one of the few Asian countries that I've not visited. And I tried to express to my classes that I was experiencing, I was teaching them various aspects of Shinto religion, but I really didn't feel it because I hadn't been there. And it is, in a way, it was kind of a humbling feeling because I was not what I wanted to be to them. I wanted to be a teacher who understood fully as I could, that particular religion. And I had never been there into Japan. And therefore, I didn't feel what the Japanese would feel when they would see the tories or the floating lanterns. It is an amazing feeling to know that what you believe that you have to do is to travel overseas and learn and realize how much you really don't know because you haven't been there. So I really want you to really consider overseas travel. Many people have worries about traveling overseas, speaking their language. English is a second language to everybody in the world. But it is critically important for you to understand other cultures. And you can't get it through reading a textbook, listening to a lecture from some college professor, or watching it on TV. It's not real, not as real as it can be if you have been overseas and at least kind of taste and feel and smell what you can of another culture and another society. In the meantime, one is I hope you do travel overseas, and two, thank you for watching this video and reading this essay. Take care.